Hello. Thought we'd just pop on for a little nighttime chat. God, my hair. Sorry about my hair. I'm like Hagrid from Harry Potter. Oh, hi, Flame. Mm, I look awful. I know I look awful. I'm sorry. Oh, dear. How you guys doing? I ain't no way to, like, sort this hair out. Hold on. Hello. I'll have to, like, again, the eyes are close to the screen. Paul. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Mm. Oh dear. Where's that little Mac thing that I was looking for? Put some a darker shade on my lips. Because I'm looking like an anorexic victim. Yes, my name is Paul. How are you, Paul? I've got a bit of a migraine, so I've just got some ambient lighting on in the back. Oh, honesty and truth. Hello. I don't know what happened to the last live stream. I was like streaming and then no comments were coming through, so I just shut it down. I don't know what happened. We were just starting to get into some juicy topics. And all of a sudden. So yeah, sorry about the darkness, but as I said, I've got a migraine. We were all commenting, but you couldn't. Oh yeah, I couldn't. There was see on the screen. There was like it was showing no comments whatsoever, and I was so confused. I was like, mods or anybody just comment, let me know like there's people here, but nothing. There's nothing. Hi, I'm doing good. Life's treating me well. I can't complain. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Paul. I'm so happy to hear that. I thought I would just like pop on, do a wee quick like live stream, because like as I says, like the comments did um disappear, I don't know what happened. So I was super confused, which isn't hard for me to be, I guess. Let's see if I can like sort this eye makeup out. I'm gonna do some more like, it'll probably be more for the ladies, but got to schedule a live stream with another YouTuber on here. Her name's Shams. We want to do a get ready with me kind of video together, so hopefully we can get that done soon. So what are you guys all up to tonight? I just done a video, I'd done a reaction video to like a scary video. Yeah. I should have reacted to the first part first, but I ended up reacting to part 2 first, so it's probably not going to make much sense. But yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. It's like I'm eating acid or something. Oh my god, I just had this horrible taste in my mouth, like acid. Sorry. I'm dropping a premiere in what's it? You're dropping a premiere in half an hour. Pop over and oh yeah, I'd love to, Paul. So what time will that be at? Hiya, Steve. Again, sorry for the darkness. I genuinely have a migraine, so as I says, like I'm just sitting here with some ambient lighting on. You can't really see me. No, you can't, can you? No, you can't. 17 minutes. Yeah, oh, definitely, like, come over, definitely, Paul. And support. Got to support. Should I just, like, take it off camera, because you can't even really see me, can you? It looks a bit pathetic. If you see a ghost or that behind me, let me know. So 17 minutes will be what time? Oh. Yeah, you're right. It's better taking the camera off. You can't even see me, so what's the point? So I'll do this live stream for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll nip over to Paul C's channel. So, you guys, if you want to nip over as well, hit subscribe on his channel. Give him some love. Where's your comment there? Oh, wait, now. Pin it? So I pinned your message that you're doing a live stream so people know, Paul. Oh, I'm just gonna lie down then, since I don't need to sit up. Oh, because my back is breaking. It's breaking. What is your channel name? Is it Paul? Yeah, Paul, what's your channel name? Is it Paul, just Paul C or something else? That's a good question, honestly. And sorry I didn't answer earlier. Like I said, I've got a bit of a migraine, so you're a lovely woman. My girlfriend is Scottish. Oh, you've got good taste in women. Well, good taste in women. It's Paul C. Oh, cool. Yeah, so we'll definitely head over and show you some love from my little community. I know I've only got a small channel, but I'm sure we can get a few of the subscribers over to watch. What do you guys want to see more from my channel? Hi, Delves. Do you just like the lives? Do you like reactions? Or if you do like that kind of stuff, what kind of stuff do you like reaction things to? Or do you just I'm trying to think of things. I mean, I used to do a lot of editing and stuff to the videos and stuff, but it costs a lot of money. I mean, it does truly to to all your editing software and stuff. So at the moment, yeah, it won't be long really. Oh, you're really tired, are you? Oh, it's not. I'm not going to be on live for long because we've been invited over to Paul C's channel because he's doing a premiere video, so we're going to go and check that out. So if you give us a 5 minute warning, Paul, before you're going to be doing your live, and then we can head on over. I've just been catching up on things like the news and stuff. Oh, it's all pretty grim, to be honest. There's nothing really worth, I don't know, reporting about. Paul C can't find it. Oh yeah, can you put a link? Yeah, that's a great idea. If you can put a link to your channel, Paul. What subjects do you talk about? Uh, I mean, Paul or me. Oh, you know me. I just talk about anything and everything. I mostly moan about things, but what can you do? Horror. Oh, I can't read that. Oh, thanks, Stills, for the link. Oh, hi. Is it Yuki? My eyesight is terrible. I enjoyed the UFO videos, myths and legends. Alright, I'll start doing more of that stuff then. I'll start doing more of that stuff, Liam. There's some like UFO stuff I want to react to, like about like like all the orbs and stuff that have been in the sky lately. Like some of those videos are quite interesting. So yeah, I'd like to react to them. Like some of them I think are AI, some of them I think are reaching. You know, they're probably drones, but there's some that are like quite interesting. But and I suppose I can do some Scottish myths as well, because we've got some weird legends in Scotland. I also like history, especially interesting historical facts. I could do that as well. Paul C, it's a music type channel. Yeah, so what do you talk about? Is it like music related, Paul? I have a story for you, like, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow to share it. It, oh, it got me so angry, but I'll wait till tomorrow to share it. Yeah, really angry. Or it was more of a personal thing, but yeah, I'm going to share it because yeah, it just got me really angry. I think if I start talking about it now, I'll get myself so yeah, I'll just get myself angry again, and I won't be able to wind down, and start to relax tonight, So, hello. Oh no, that was you saying that. I don't like it. I'm sorry. It's a music channel where we we have to like put my screen. We all get to connect with each other. Oh, cool. So do you play music or and take requests, or do you just like talk about music and like what people are into, or yeah, well, I'm looking at my live time. Um, I thought I would do like maybe half an hour or something. I was watching an interview um with I'm trying to remember the guy's name. It was an interview that guy Tommy Robinson done after he left prison, and holy moly, like some of the stuff like he said that went on inside like the prison was utterly shocking. Oh, you remix music. Oh, that's pretty cool. You shouldn't talk about anything that makes you angry before. Yeah, that's why I'm going to leave it, Flame. Because I think, like, if I start talking about it now, I'll just sit here seething all night. Yeah. I'll still get away. Oh, night, Dilly. Yeah, I think it sounds cool as well, Flame. It does. And it's nice to discover new channels, isn't it? I've got a couple of interviews coming up. I'm trying them on the channel. One with a reporter and another one who is a guy who's just started YouTube. Who, well, I don't know too much about his story, but he seems such a nice person, um, I don't know if he's like he's like g- yeah, it sounds like he's like had a tough time a bit. So and he's going around and he's like he's living in his tent at the moment and stuff, and it's just I just want to hear like his story, and he's traveling down England, and he's doing it like with a bike and a trailer, and he's landed in France and stuff. But I watched little clips of his video, and uh, and I think his story sounds pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to speaking to the guy, and seeing how that goes. So let's, and hopefully it'll get him a few subscribers and help him on his way, because I think he's like doing odd jobs and stuff around to try and like support himself. So everybody deserves. I think everybody deserves um a hand, even if it's just a small one, um, at times. And the guy just seems really nice. I don't want to say too much about his story because I don't know too much. I just want to like speak to him and find out. I mean, how what's brought him to like living in his tent and stuff. Like if it's a case or of like just giving everything up and doing this, or if it's homeless, or something like that. But we'll find out. I would like to sign off on music with the passenger of Iggy Pop. Oh, cool. I think any woman will I think any woman will go on with you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. That's so nice. Um, I try my best, but yeah, sometimes it always doesn't always work out. But unfortunately, that's life, isn't it? I guess that's life. But I do try. And yeah, Angela, you're so beautiful, and you're always so kind. Oh God, my head's growing so big right now. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think like um I don't have like very high esteem, if I'm being totally honest. Like, you know, yeah, like I don't know. I don't have like a high esteem of myself. I need to gain some more of that. Um, you get like girls who are, I don't know how to even put it, but I, d- I just think I'm an average person, and I tend to think like I'm nothing special, So, so just saying that means a lot. And I appreciate you saying like I tried to be. I've made horrible mistakes in my life, and like I can admit that, you know. Um, but I'm trying. I truly am. You're very welcome. Thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. I really mean that. Thank you. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. I don't like being involved in like dramas and you know involved in fights or anything like that. You know, there's and you get communities that there's you'll get infighting and stuff like that. And in the past, uh, yeah, I found myself dragged into stuff, but I've hated every minute of it, and now I just tend to stay away from all that because it's not worth it, and it, to be honest, it's not fair on the subscribers because they shouldn't have to listen to YouTubers moan and talk crap about each other. Uh, they don't. You get enough of that in your own personal life that you don't come to YouTube to like listen to people. Excuse my language, but bitch and moan about like other people. Do you? You come to like get away from that. You come to get away from everyday life and everyday struggles and not have to listen to that kind of stuff. So I chose to distance myself away from that. And I'm kind of glad I did because it wasn't healthy. It really wasn't. It's not good for your mental health at all. I will defend you in the fight. Thank you. I've got my little Angela's army on the go. Hopefully, you'll never need to do that, though. Because try to keep myself away from like anything, like that. I just want to like entertain people, and yeah, that's all I want to do. I enjoy doing YouTube. I truly do, and I love the community that I have. Um, Everybody in the community that I've built up is awesome. Everyone is awesome. I can't think of anybody that I wouldn't say is awesome that I wouldn't personally not have as a friend in real life. Um and I've left my email in my last live video, So I've always said, so if anybody ever wants to talk and reach out or anything like that, like I'm always here if he's like anybody ever wants to chat or anything. I have become so disgusted with the back. Sorry, with the back bitching some channels that I have unsubscribed from several. Yeah, it's got a lot, hasn't it, Flame? Like a lot of the fighting's got it's a lot. It's got too much now, you know. It's got see when it gets like personal and stuff like that, it starts to cross a line where it's not just like YouTube squabbles. You're crossing a line, and like it's not just like certain particular channels. Like it's numerous channels, and you can't just like even blame one. You know, oh, it's just this one person because like the other people are doing it as well. You know, it's so childish in a way because it doesn't do anything for the community. My woman is from Scotland. Oh, like all you've said, and Blumhanum says like you've got amazing taste in women. Then if you've got a Scottish girl, agreed. I am not. I am now unsubbing from channels. I was appalled by learning about some of. Oh yeah, yeah. I, I'll admit I was as well. You know how I told you we spoke. I won't mention the channel, but remember I told you about that particular channel to go and have a look at it. When you see some of the things that have been said and things, it's appalling. It's absolutely appalling. Um, and people don't watch every video or watch every live, so you miss things. You know, you miss things that are said. And there's things that have been said that are, I mean, it's not even borderline racist and stuff like that. It is racist, and it's absolutely disgusting, you know, so it's not good. Me too. We unsubbed from some channels. Yeah. You're moving to Scotland. Well, I hope you enjoy it here. I hope you're welcomed. I'm sure you will be. But yeah, cat, cat in the chat. I agree with you there. And it's not just that either. You know, it's like the there's the bullying. There's an aspect to bullying that goes on, and I've been bullied, and to the extent where I didn't even want to do YouTube anymore. It just got too much. You know, it was normally like I can handle myself in a fight and stuff. You know, but like when it happened to me, I just lost my twin sister, and I could barely cope with life as it was at the time, you know. And so to have that happen, and then like that, and it's not just, and it wasn't even just like one channel that was doing it, you know. It's like the channels will, like certain channels will click up together, and they bully you all at the one time, you know, and like you're on your own and you don't have any, you, you know, and if it wasn't for my subscribers, I mean, I don't think like I would have, I think I would have just thrown in the towel. My great grandparents came from Scotland to America. Oh wow. Well, I'd love to live in America. Like the certain parts of America, like yeah, amazing. And the American people, like, do you know what I love about American people? They're so patriotic. Like, you guys are so patriotic to your country. That you would fight to the death to protect your country and your rights and stuff. And here in the UK, like, we don't have any rights anymore. They're getting taken away from us, like, sneakily. They do it in a sneaky way. So they'll take like one tiny little right away, and then another and another, and they do it in a way so they think that you don't notice. And then by the time you notice, you've lost your freedom of speech. You've lost your ability to, like, even like protest in certain ways, and it's bad. I'm putting your link to our I'm what sorry I'm putting your link to our is that Jillian? Does she have a YouTube channel? Yeah, she's not. Yeah, that's not good. Is sneaking. No, it's not. It's not. And I think, like, we're blanked and we've missed it. We thought like everything was cool in this country, um, and they distract you with stuff. So, and then when you finally realize, after all the different distractions, what they've really been up to, sneaking like blasphemy laws in through the back door, and all that different stuff, yeah, you blink and you miss it, and then before you know it, it's too late. So it's not good. And for Keir Starmer to sit in the office and lie to the whole entire world that Britain prides itself and free speech. He literally lied to the entire world. We don't have free speech here. If we have free speech here, we wouldn't have people sitting in prison for Facebook posts. Like last year, we 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 imprisoned, I think it was 3,300 people for Facebook posts, and then you've got countries like Russia that only imprison. Not that I'm saying only is a good thing. It's not a good thing to imprison anybody for posting something online, but they imprison 300. So you've got Russia, which is known for being a bit dictatorial and stuff, where we're imprisoning more people in the land of the Magna Carta, over 3,000 people were put in prison for Facebook posts. Sorry, we can't hear you properly. Is that better? Sorry about that. Queen Molly, did your family stay there? There is something wrong with the sound. I can hardly. All right, can you hear me a bit better now? Hold on. Can you hear me better now? Sorry, I had my hand over the microphone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to get like you. So it's the way like I'll hold this microphone thing. Um, sometimes I'm a bit stupid and I'll hold it in a way and I don't realize I'm covering it. So I apologize. But yeah, what I was saying was like the fact that we like last year we imprisoned over 3,000 people for Facebook posts shows we don't have freedom of speech, and for Keir Starmer to sit there and lie in the Oval Office that we do. I mean, we had a guy in prison for just holding. Do you know we've imprisoned people for swearing at a police dog? We imprisoned a guy for holding a sign calling the government wet puppets. And unfortunately, I mean, this was an old man who hadn't been, his name was Peter Lynch, who hadn't been in trouble a day in his life. And allegedly, he hung himself in prison. But other prisoners that said that when they went in there, they said they got beaten up by because apparently like Islamic gangs run the prison, and because like a lot of the people that were put in prison at this time was due to three little girls who were murdered by a guy who had an Al Qaeda manual. The police found that, so riots ended up happening. So I'm not convinced that so these other people said that when they got to prison, they got beaten up by these Islamic gangs. So I'm not completely convinced that this Peter Lynch hung himself. I'm saying allegedly here. I think that he possibly could have been killed. I truly do. We stayed in America too, mostly Midwest. I have heard that the Muslims are gaining a lot of Yeah, yeah, they are. People are converting because it's for protection really because they run the prisons, so they're forcing people to convert, so when you convert, then you're not going to be targeted by them. But it was on Dan Wootton's show actually that he interviewed a guy, and he had said in the interview that he ended up in prison. He was in a wheelchair at the time, and when he went into the prison, he was beaten badly by the Muslim gang in the prison. So that's why I think that Peter Lynch's death is suspicious because yeah, I just do because it's weird like that everybody and they even said it on the news as if they were proud of it. People were saying, "Oh, wait till they get into the prison. Then they're going to find out what's hit them. Then when they have to like face like the Muslim gangs in the prison." and a lot of them have said that they were beaten as soon as they got into the prison. So that's why, like, obviously I can't prove it or anything like that. It's up to say alleged, but like if they got beaten up, you know, like, what's to say that Peter Lynch's death wasn't retaliation because he was locked up because of like the riots were against immigrants and like Islamic extremists. Peter Lynch didn't harm himself. Um, neither and Sandra Blandon takes what Peter Lynch didn't harm himself. You do you think the same? Honesty, I think that I don't think he killed him. I don't think he committed suicide. I think that he was targeted and they hung him. I mean, that's one of the death what name the punishments, like how you're killed in Islamic countries. You're either beheaded or hung, you know. So yeah. So I can't prove it because obviously I wasn't there, but I am not convinced. I think they're, but I don't think they tell us if he was killed by a Muslim gang. But I don't believe for 1 minute that this guy who's got a couple of months in prison would just like commit suicide. You know, why would he do that? He had a wife, children, a good family man, you know. It doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And especially the amount of people that were beaten and told that they had to watch their back because they were going to be killed. You know, I mean, that Tommy Robinson did an interview where, oh, this story's horrific. So, a warning. He said that there was a Ukrainian guy in prison, alongside him. He was kept in segregation, but the prison guards were telling him things that were going on. So the Muslim gangs targeted this Ukrainian guy, and do you know what they did to him? They used sheets. They held him down and they used sheets like a saw and took his head off. They beheaded him with sheets. I mean, like, what the hell? Like, what kind of people do that? Like, I mean, that must have been one of the most agonizing, torturous ways to die ever. Uh, Sandra, like, uh, she was in Texas prison after a traffic stop. She was epileptic and thrown on the ground by the policeman. She died before seeing. Oh, that's awful. Honestly, bloody awful. Like, I wouldn't like to. The Muslim religion would uh, would appeal to a lot of men because the men have to have control. Of course, it would. That's why. I mean, I've studied up on uh, the Islamic religion, and um, nobody wanted to join it until all of a sudden, their prophet got a revelation, that whenever they went to war, they were allowed their choice of female, sex slaves if they didn't die. But if they did die in war, then they got to go to heaven for the 72 virgins, so of course that's going to be appealing to men, so, and after he had that revelation, men joined up by the hundreds, it's when you read that book and you read the hadiths, like some of it is absolutely shocking. We're pigs. They call Jewish people rats and monkeys. Um, I mean, I should do a live one day and just sit and read to you guys like some of the stuff that's in this book. Um, it's shocking. The worst thing that ever, like, I think the worst thing that ever happened to Islam was the invention of the internet. Because then people could finally read, because beforehand, non-Muslims or kuffar, that they call us, we weren't allowed to like touch their holy book because if we did, it would desecrate it because we're the lowest of creatures. It literally calls us that in the Quran. We are the lowest of creatures. So the worst thing that ever happened to that religion was the internet, because then people could start to read what was in those books, So and some of it's absolutely disgraceful. I mean, um, when you find out like what that the prophet had, I mean, every revelation seemed to benefit the prophet. He had a revelation that he was to marry this 6-year-old girl. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. And even his child bride said that whenever um he wanted something, he would he would what's the word I'm looking for? Coincidentally get a revelation and then he'd get what he wanted. I mean, he even married his son's wife. He lusted after one of his son's wives, and obviously because she was married to his son, he got a revelation that God wanted his son's wife to be his wife. So they had to divorce, and then she married him. So isn't that weird that as our stepfather then like our husband then became our it was our husband then became our stepson. It's so weird. Honestly, seeing you read some of it, it's so messed up. So messed up. The chat is getting a little dark. Yeah, we need that change. Yeah, you're right. Paul's going to start. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot. Paul's premiere starting now, so I'll get going now. And let Paul's premiere start. Um, yeah. Let's not talk about this dark subject like this. I just wanted to make a point that um, yeah, we need to free our political prisoners. Freedom of speech needs to come back to the UK, I love all you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. You all mean the world to me, and I am so grateful to you all. So grateful. And I'll get going now and head over to Paul's channel and show some love. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And God bless you. I know, like, some people don't like that. I'll just say, God bless you all, and have a good night. Love you all. Good night. Bye.